Good morning. Hi, my name is Pat Breslin. I'm Carol's husband. Just wanted to give you all a quick update on Carol. Before I do that, just a little bit about Carol. Carol is a daughter of God and a warrior, especially when it comes to children. Frankly, if there's any injustice or anything that is going against children, from masking to you name it, she is there. Carol's just finishing up her current career. She's had several throughout her life, but she's currently a nanny, and that's coming to an end with the youngest one getting ready to start school. And frankly, God laid in her lap her next chapter in life, which is crimes against children. We went to a seminar on that about a month and a half ago, and it really hit her heart, and there was a training coming up, a 6-day training for that in September, and she just jumped on board and signed up for it and is wholeheartedly getting ready to pledge, frankly, as long as it takes, up to the rest of our lives in that effort. Not only for herself, but when it comes to Carol, I'm right there next to her. An update for Carol. The last 48 hours have been pretty phenomenal, and all glory goes to God for that, for certain. And be honest with you, all the prayers are helping significantly. Focus what God needs to do. But where are we at? The last 48 hours have been pretty darn great. She's gotten off the ventilator. She's on what they described as room air, basically the oxygen flowing from the wall. And she was breathing on her own. Last night they turned her back on the vent in the assist mode, more to just rest, give her a little rest, but today I would imagine they're going to go right back to the room oxygen, so that's fantastic. The drain in her head, they had to drain off a lot of pressure from the aneurysm that happened, and the drain is going well. They're starting to bump the pressure up on that, and when they get the pressure up to a point that they can clamp it, the next step is removing the tube or the drain from her head. So that's looking good, and so far is proceeding pretty much on schedule is what they're saying. She is responding more and more to stimuli. If you pinch her, she'll what they call withdrawal or pull back from the pain, which is a good response. She's opened her eyes on a few occasions at command. Our daughter Haley was there, and she looked right at her, guaranteed. It was not a blank stare. She knew that Haley was there. That's happening, frankly, in the morning. She's pretty responsive. I think it's because she's been able to rest overnight. In the afternoons and the evenings, I think she's pretty tuckered out, and the responses become less. But positive signs for sure. So next steps. Well, I did a video about a thing called the LTAC, or the Long-Term Acute Care Facility. Frankly, that's already off the table. That's for people that are on a vent, and we're past that point, so that's not in the cards. The next steps, or the next place, would be considered a long-term rehabilitation or therapy place, basically a high-end nursing home in a lot of respects. And the fact that she has the trach and she's breathing oxygen through the trach, not in a vent style, but oxygen through the trach, that limits the ability, or limits the number of facilities that would accept her. But there is a good choice there. The care coordinator at the hospital has also mentioned that, well, there's a possibility that Carol could come home. Well, in her current state, at where she's at, she's not really awake yet, and she's really needs it. She's got a lot of work to get done. God's doing it, and your prayers are doing it, but she's not really there yet. But that was also put on the table. So what's the ask? Frankly, with this video, I want to establish a prayer time. I'd like to set 7 p.m. for the next 5 days as a prayer time for Carol, devoting 2 minutes. If you could set your clocks and set your alarms on your phones to 7 p.m. and as a prayer warrior group, across the Patriots, across the churches, across everyone that has been listening or has been involved in this, I would truly appreciate it. The power of prayer is amazing. The ability to fill the bowls in heaven with prayers and have those dumped out over Carol with God's will and God's timing, this will happen. She will come back to us. She will be restored, and that's what we're praying for, is for Carol to be fully restored. So let's do this. Let's set your clocks, please, for 7 p.m. for the next 5 days, and this will be starting Thursday. And I apologize, I don't even know the date. I've been dealing with so many other things. So Thursday, June 5th, that'll be our first day of prayer at 7 p.m. for 2 minutes. Let's do this. Let's help God do God's will. Thank you. Bless each and every one of you, and have a safe, productive day. And God bless each and every one of your families as well. Thank you. Take care.